transform. You don't want to do this for really big things, but for small things, you can get away with it. Right, and then you hit enter, so you reduce it by about 5, and oh, boom. Oh, look at that. Nice. And so now I can go back into my gradient overlay now that I can see it. I can pump up the opacity. Oh, sweet. All right, and then I can move this. I can move this to like here. Yeah. Oh, okay. So then you can do something like linear, reverse it, angle it. Yeah, see, and then I can drag. So you can, oh, there's your whole little icon right there, right? So now you just drag it. Just keep adjusting your angle. So our shadow angle was 124, 124, right? So that keeps it consistent with our other stuff. Reduce it down just a little bit, just a little. Oh, look at that. Look how shiny it is. Man, oh man. So there's that, right? And so now I can re-add. Where's my... Yeah, see? So there's that guy. Where did you go? Huh. Okay. Oh, it's the fill. That's why. Because I have it filled to 0. So now I can do this. Oh, look at... Look at... Oh, it's there. So now it's slightly green. Little bit of shadow. So here's what I'm going to do next. Because it's money, I'm going to go to our good pal, Google. High-res dollar bill. I'm going to get an image for a high-res dollar bill. And let's see here. What's a good one? Dollars. You know, dollars are cool. So let's do dollar. I think dollar's fine. Dollar is... Yeah, view that image. Copy that image. And so we're going to do the same thing here. All right, so I've got my base container. So specifically for donations, I'm going to create... So corner group is fine. Bam, we're good. So we're going to create base group. I'm going to move this guy in here. I'm going to create another layer. And bam! Look at that dollar. So, edit, Apple Z. We're going to lock it. 50. Yeah, check that out. So we're going to say, let's lock it, we're going to say maybe 30, 20. Oh, no. 40, right? And so here's what I'm going to do. Just to make this really interesting, I'm going to rotate it. So I'm going to keep it higher. I'm going to keep it a little higher. I'm going to keep it at about 70 at the moment. Okay, that's fine. And so edit, transform, we're going to rotate. Yeah, see? So we're going to get right there, just so we can cover it, right? So if you look at the box now, boom, there's that box. Boom, apply that transformation, right? Yeah, check that out. That's pretty slick. So We're going to go into our paths here. We're going to... Okay. We're going to make our selection. Okay. Go back to layers. We're going to call this the raw dollar. Raw dollar. And we're going to Apple C, Apple V. Dollar holla. And so now I can just simply reduce that fill. And boom. Get that money. And so I kind of like it a little higher. I kind of like being able to see the detail, right? Like seeing that. Boom. So now, let's save this. That would be really bad if we lost all of this right now. So Twitch screens, PSD masters, and we'll call this the Twitch alerts. Cool. So we get that money. We get that money. And so now we save for web. File. Save for web. PNG. Alerts. And so we'll call this Twitch donation. Boom. And so I'm over here. I'm going to move this window over so you can see it. So here's my Twitch alerts, right? So I'm going to go to donation alerts. I'm going to choose Twitch donation. Boom. And then we're going to say, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to change this. So I'm going to copy X. We're going to say amount from name. And no. Donator message. So see, we could do messages, but we're going to say do not show at the moment, just because it's not big enough. But we can change that later, right? And so this was Oswald 31, I think was what we said. This was 400 F99, and let's really make that pop. Yeah. So now we save settings. Okay, so here's the test. So I'm going to move this guy. I'm going to kick over to Wirecast. Here's our test shot, right? So if you can see, there's stuff in my capture area, right? So I need to move that away. That away, right? Because you see, woo, that's where my Twitch alert's going to be. And so we can now in our thing here, we're going to test donation. See what happens. So that's the one thing about Twitch alerts, is that they take a while. They take up to, bam, get that money. Oh, okay. So here's our problem. So if you notice, our green is too green, right? And so what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to change our chroma key, which is fine. So we're going to go into our alert settings. We're going to change this to wildly like hot pink, crazy hot pink. Save settings. I'm going to I'm gonna reload the page. Nice. Okay. So now we just need to make some adjustments, because if we want that green to show up, we need to... Yeah, so pick the color key. I'm gonna pick that color key with the mouse. Right, and we want it to be just right at the threshold, right? So right there. So now we got to test everything all over again, because I decided to use green like a dumbass. So we got to test everything. So we test follow. So maybe, see, it's still a little transparent. That's not great. So we need to pick something way different, way different. So I might need to go like super crazy cyan. Save settings. Reload the page. So now it's green again. So okay, so there's the color key. So now we have to so that's not a good color, right? Unless we, yeah, see, that's not a good color. That's probably not a good color. Oh, there we go. Okay. There we go. Bam, wham. Okay, so now we got to start all over. So, okay, not the best, not the best. It's not nearly as clean. Let's test the donation alert though. Let's see what that looks like. Because what I probably am going to need to do is just up the key threshold a little bit. So that looks cool, as long as we can get the backgrounds and stuff taken care of. Yeah, because that donation alert is pretty slick. I agree. I play children's card games, even though I will probably never ever use it. It's a process, right? And you iterate on these kinds of things, and you figure out what works and what doesn't. Okay, let's see here. I want to see that bigger. Okay, so we still need to work on this chroma key. Right? It's just not quite happening. So I'm gonna just start maxing the crap out of stuff, and let's figure out what we can do here. See, it's too close. Even then it's too close. So that's not a good color. We have to pick something